Good morning. I just woke up. Have you ever woke up and your mind's like, Eureka! Epiphany! Yeah, I had one right now and I want to share it with you. Well, I'm going to share it with you because I want to remember it myself. So let's go watch my video journal together. Okay.
Do you remember your childhood? We didn't. Not until we started digging around our brain and we found our noodles. Hi, my name is Crystal and we are the Noodle System. We are not an educational channel. We are just sharing with you our personal video journals as we try to discover our rainbow noodles. If you identify with anything that we are saying, please comment below. Thanks so much.
Yep. This is a video journal to myself. I am not a professional. I am not an educational channel. And I am not a freak show to come and watch and see. I am going through some things that are deeply personal. And I use video journaling as a way to communicate to the inner parts of me that don't remember everything that the other parts of me remember. And video journaling really does help me when I look back at them and need to basically give myself comfort, soothing, therapy, just validation in some way. And video journaling that I decide to share with you guys is because I feel that a part of my discovery could help you with your own discovery of your own noodles. My name is Crystal, and I am suspected to have OSDD1A. I have an appointment tomorrow with a neuropsychologist, a neuropsych evaluation, and I am going to start the intake questions tomorrow, and then I'm probably going to have another appointment to come in and do the puzzles and memory tests and all that stuff. And this is going to look a little different than the neuropsych test that I took last year. And yeah, I have some new things to tell them because I did not dare tell them about the voices last year. Mainly because they ask two questions that are always false for me. They say, do you hear voices in your head? And I guess that's one question that I can say, what do you mean? Because yeah, are they audible? And then I go, no, I don't actually hear someone speaking into my ear, and then like freak out and go, who said that? So I say no. I say no to both questions, and they put it down as false for both questions. But in hindsight, I should have elaborated with what I meant by yes. Because they wanted to make sure that it wasn't the audible kind, but they never really dug in deeper when they heard my hesitation in the first question. So I've got two things that I wanted to do right now. As I said this morning, I woke up with a eureka moment, and then as luck would have it, it was not a good time to record because kids were waking up, dogs were waking up, dogs were barking, my husband was leaving, he was coming to say goodbye, I was needing my coffee, I was needing to wipe the boogers out of my eyes, I needed to change my shirt, I needed like, now that I've been awake for a little bit, I don't really have a whole lot of eureka juices left, and I'm not really sure what I woke up and remembered. And I mean, I think it was a noodle trying to tell me something, so I want to elaborate on what I do remember, but it's it's not as an awesome moment now as it was earlier. That's the one part you I'm sure you can relate to, when you first wake up from a sleep, from a slumber, and then you have this brilliant idea and you're like, let's act now. And maybe later your logical parts come in, or your other doubts or insecurities, or I don't know, emotional reasoning. What is it that makes us doubt our eureka moments, right? So I want to try to tap into the eureka moment that I had without judgment, without shame, without judging it, right? I just said that. And then the second thing I want to do is I'd like to read my psych eval. We had a pretty emotional evening last night after our therapy session. You know, I could tell you, point in the corner and go look at that link, blah, 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 but I'll probably put it in the corner, but I'm not a YouTuber, and I watch YouTubers say stuff like that, like subscribe and like and comment below and blah, blah, blah. And it's like, I'm not looking to get monetized. I really actually am content being a small potatoes YouTuber, because I'm putting my personal journals out there. So I'm not going to say things all professionally and make it all like, click in the link to see the previous video where I bawled my eyes out. Like, I'm not looking for this attention. I don't want all eyes on me. I don't want the spotlight on me. I'm sharing these video journals with you because how lost we were, and we are, and we probably will be for a little bit. I was seeking validation in other YouTubers who were talking about d.i.d symptoms and their experiences. And even though those big YouTubers are so helpful with their educational content, and they're so validating, and they talk about pretty much everything under the sun that you can think of, I never got to hear anybody talk about the mental health side of it. You never saw like raw footage, hardly ever. I mean, sometimes you do, and that's really encouraging. Not that I need to see, you know, their dirty laundry or anything like that. That's not what I'm talking about. It's just a genuineness, a rawness that you really appreciate when you're in a raw state of mind and you feel like, why are these guys so confident? Why can't I be confident with my noodles? Why can't I be so sure of myself? Why can't I be awesome and amazing? So I wanted to see that vulnerability, and that's why I share that's why I'm vulnerable enough to share, is because it's helping me seek the validation that I'm hoping will come back in the comments below. And it's also sharing my story in case someone else is going through something as well. Okay, we keep avoiding the topics. Why is that? Last night we were going to share, but we had an emotional evening, and we said we were going to come back. But instead of coming back, Gold Noodle decided to clean the bedroom. And Gold Noodle, she's been a positive force that doesn't really dive into the hard stuff. She's maybe like a gatekeeper, protector type of noodle. So we just cleaned, and then we had dinner with the family, and then we did some video editing, and we went to bed. Completely forgot that we wanted to come back and read that neuropsych eval from last year. So let me just share my eureka moment. If I can tap into that, because it feels like it's gone. It feels like all I know is there was a eureka moment. What did I say? I said, Eureka. Stop feeling sorry for yourself. That's what it was. I heard those words. And then, like a platinum defending, what am I saying? Like a bulletproof shield. Like, I don't know what you call it. A protection spell, you know, where you're completely covered in a big bubble, where anything that comes at you, it ain't gonna even dent you or dent your shield. It's not even it doesn't even make a dent. It doesn't make a scratch. So she says, my persecutor says, stop feeling sorry for yourself. Is one of the first things I heard as I'm starting to wake up. I think I was actually still sleeping, so I probably dreamt it. Lucid dreaming, I don't know. Stop feeling sorry for yourself. And like, all of a sudden, it didn't even faze me. Usually that sinks in just a little bit. Usually it hits just a little bit and it hurts or it stings or it hurts so bad. And it's hard to disagree with that, because quit feeling sorry for yourself, Crystal. So I hear that, all of a sudden, boom, like this blast comes right back and hits her in this way, and it says, that's what we need right now. So if I've got a persecutor telling me, again, because it's not the first time I've heard it, stop feeling sorry for yourself, and then boom, blast, doesn't even faze us, right? And then I hear the defense. I hear the words. I can't figure out who said them. I think it's Yellow. And she says, that's what we need right now. Because, why? Come on, tell me why. Because we were hurt. Because we were hurt. Because we were in pain. Because our pain is valid. Because nobody else said sorry. We're going to feel sorry for ourselves. That doesn't sound right. I'm sure you grew up with the same words, right? I'm sure you grew up with the same persecutor, so I'm sorry if that was triggering. But listen here. Listen for a second. Yellow's helping me out here. I can feel the energy building up. It's awesome. Thank you, Yellow. We cannot look to others for their apology, even if they were the ones to hurt us. Even if they gave us the most perfect apology. If you always wait around for someone else to say sorry, or someone else to feel bad for you, or someone else to give you that love that you are seeking, or that soft, you know what I mean, the validation that we all seek from others, if that's the only validation you're ever getting is the validation from others, you will always be lacking. It'll never be enough. At some point, you have to come to the acceptance that the only person in this world that matters the most is yourself. And once you learn to love yourself and accept yourself and apologize to yourself, feel sorry for yourself, feel sorry for those other noodles, feel sorry, go deep. Allow yourself to be a victim in those moments. Heal those moments by validating those moments. By crying along with those moments. When you tell a child, an actual child in the real world today, Stop feeling sorry for yourself. Check it. Check it right now, because you are not validating them. Let them feel sad. Let them cry. Let them feel hurt. Let them. But here is the big kicker. It won't be productive if the goal isn't to heal. If the goal isn't to repair. If you feel sorry for yourself day after day after day, feel like a victim day after day after day, you're waiting for validation and apologies from someone else, some other source, blah, 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 and you're not apologizing to yourself, you're not feeling sorry for yourself, you're not feeling sorry for your own noodles, you're not holding your littles and apologizing with them. I'm so sorry that happened to you. I'm so sorry you felt that way. I'm so sorry. I'm so sorry. If you're not saying sorry to yourself, if you're not saying sorry to your littles, if you're not saying sorry to those trauma holders, you will always feel invalidated by the outside world, because it'll never be enough no matter how much you get. Really? I mean, is that all that true? I mean, like, now I'm starting to question, because me being Orange Noodle, but passive influence, is that what it's called? Right? Where I really do feel like she's right here with me, and it makes sense to her, and I can say it, and I believe it, because it's true. If we're not in love with ourselves to the point where it doesn't matter if we're getting validation from others or not, we can still be happy. We can still be joyful. We can still feel our pain and move through our pain and hold space with our pain. We aren't going to ever heal until we can go deep and hold those littles and give them what they didn't get before. Again, not a professional. I have no right to tell you how to do your own trauma therapy. But it's okay to feel sorry for yourself. That's my opinion anyway. That's our opinion. That's her opinion. That's everyone's opinion here in the Noodle system. We're in agreement. Everyone in the system in agreement. Say I. Yeah, we're in agreement. And of course, this has been too long, so we will do the reading of the neuropsych eval on the next video. As long as nobody distracts us from our goal, we'll be right back. Bye.